Since the inception of the West African Senior Secondary School Certificate Examination, university requirement has largely called for 5 subjects. Mandatory among these are English language and mathematics. Every year, thousands of students run into the cause of either having to resit for not getting credits on English and mathematics or painfully changing career path owing to same. To help modify this narrative, Star Television presents on your screen Learning Garage, a platform that guarantees better performance in English language and mathematics with a team of experienced teachers. To this solution, you all are invited, especially those facing WASC. Learning Garage comes to you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Repeat broadcasts are screened on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and on Sundays from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Join host Ali Sonta Kamara.
If you mean such element, then of course we'll say the waters of the world in that regard.
And Babatunde Gaira Lamin on these days to make a world of difference.
Fraction that has a numerator which is less than the denominator, we term it as a proper fraction.
Welcome back. Of course, we had spent some time. We spent some time in the first aspect of our class looking at words and expression that attract ing, like busy, like detest, like avoid. If we use them, we require ing word. She avoid going to school. She denies stealing the fish. So when we use them, we require ing, and we of course brought some past questions regarding that usage. Then we also looked at used to, get used to, be used to, become used to, what they mean, when to use them, and their restrictions, what to use after them. We also looked at some past questions regarding that, and then we looked at subjunctive mood as well. But in this segment of our class, we are going to look at connected speech. When we speak in rapid conversation, words, of course, we join words, at the edges, and then some, of course, vowels lose their qualities because that's it. So the idea about that is called connected speech. When we speak, some vowels lose their qualities, words are joined at the edges, some letters are left out, we call elision. So a number of things happen when we speak. So we look at one component of connected speech. Today we'll spend our time looking at linking R and intrusive R. When I say R, I mean R. Linking R and intrusive R. Normally we will not say okay. So the American will say R, and even here we will say R. One good thing about Sierra Leone English is like a vacuum cleaner. We suck in every aspect. We suck in the American variety, we suck in the British variety, Australian variety, Nigerian variety. So we become a kind of a vacuum cleaner that sucks in whatever it meets along its way. So Sierra Leone like that. But we actually require, we actually have to know what is right among all these, different kind of varieties, different varieties of English of the language itself. Okay, so we are coming to look at linking R and, of course, intrusive R or R. Let's go, please. So linking R, it's actually with when a word ends in R or R. When a word ends in R in its post-vocalic form. Okay, when a word ends in R, when I say post-vocalic form, it's too big. Simply put, when a word ends in R. Okay, when a word ends in R and the other word coming after that word begins, with a vowel, we are to link that R with the vowel, to sound, in fact, as one. When a word ends in R, or when a word ends in R, when a word ends in R, letter R. When a word ends in letter R, and the other word coming after that word begins with a vowel. We know vowel now. Well, in orthography or in the alphabet, we have A, E, I, O, U. That's orthography. because in linguistics we have up to 20 vowels. Okay, that's the reality. We have 12 pure vowels, we have 8 diphthongs, and even by extension we have 5 more we call triphthong. So we'll say, of course, we have something like 25 vowels. So, but in orthography, we will say in the alphabet we have 5: A, E, I, O, U. I don't mean the appearance, I mean the sound. We can, A is A, A could be A. What about E? E could be A or E. I could be I or E. Again, we have O could be O, U or that. So you see, so the sounds, I mean the sound. So when a word ends in R, letter R, the other word coming, if the other word coming after that word begins with a vowel sound, we are to what? Connect the R to the vowel to sound, in fact, as one word, kind of. We call that one linking R, or linking R at that. So imagine we have here mother, we have father. So the word mother ends in R at that. And the other word coming after mother begins with a vowel sound, not only a vowel, but a vowel sound. A is A. We have a and. And. It's a vowel sound. So a vowel is a speech sound with no obstruction in the air stream. When you produce a vowel, there should be no obstruction in the air stream, in the air stream. Okay? We'll experience two things: round lip or spread lips. Okay? But the organs in our mouths will not, of course, jam, I would say. There will be no obstruction there. A, E, I, O, U. So you see, spread lip, round lip. That's the quality of a vowel. Vowel is a speech sound with no obstruction in the air stream. That's it. So you see, mother, the word ends in R, and the other word begins with a vowel sound. Not only a vowel letter, but a vowel sound. And A. So now we are to link this R with this one. So we have what? Mother and father. Mother and father are not mother. It's mother. Mother and father. See, mother and father. So we are linking the R to the preceding word and being with the vowel sound. So mother and father. See, my mother and father are coming. Mother and father are going to be mother and father. Mother and father. And where is the D in mother and where is the D in father? So please, the TH is the. So it's mother. So mother and father. Mother run. Linking the R with the A. See, mother and father. The next one, we have what? This is our answer. The word R ends with, of course, letter R. And the other word begin with a vowel sound R as well again. Answer. Answer. So we have to link this R with this one. So we have, this is our answer. This is our answer. So one good thing, why do you think you are finding it difficult to understand, in fact, native speakers? In rapid conversation, you think they are swallowing the words. They are not swallowing the words. It's because of all these ones. Because they are connecting words. They are leaving out letters. They are of course valuing vowels. They are making some vowels impure at that. So you think, in fact, they are not swallowing the words. So one problem could be this. One reason why, in fact, you tend not to understand them will be this one. So this is our answer. This is our answer. Imagine they say this. You hear this one in rapid conversation. This is our answer. This is our answer. This is our answer. You think they are of course swallowing something, but that's it. This is our answer. Our answer should not be this is our answer. This is our answer. Picking words very natural at that. So this is our answer. O-U-R is not our, is our. But of course, so you see, this is our answer. Our answer. So you are linking the R with A. This is our answer at that. Next we have year. You see the year ends in R or R at that. Letter R. So it ends in letter R. The other words, it's a diphthong, two vowel sound. I, E, two vowel sound coming together, we call them diphthong. So eyes. So one thing. So we have to connect this R with the entire word itself. So your eyes are red. Your eyes. You have nine. Your eyes. Imagine somebody say your eyes. You mean, what do you mean? You mean rise? R-I-S-E. You see? So in rapid conversation, this one happens. So it should be your eyes. It should not be your eyes. Your eyes are red. No, it should be your eyes are red. Your eyes are red. So imagine you hear this, you of course run into problem. So the first aspect is what we call linking R. When a word ends in R, when a word ends in letter R, and the other word coming after that word begin with a vowel sound, we are to what? We are to link the R with the vowel and to of course sound as if they are the same. So we proceed. And then we come to what we refer to as intrusive R. Intrusive R. It's not there, but we have to bring it there. So what is this actually? When a word ends with the sound ear. When a word ends in ear, the sound ear. Or when a word ends in the sound or, and even when a word ends in that. When a word ends in when a word ends in ear, when a word ends in or, ear, or, okay? And the other word begins with a vowel sound, we are to bring in R in between the ear or the R or the O, okay, with the preceding what? Vowel. Okay, between that word and that word. It's very, very essential. When a word ends in ear, or R at that, the other word coming, if the other word coming begins with a vowel sound, we are to bring in R, intrude. We call it intrusive R. So we have to bring in R. It's not there. There is no R there at all, but we have to bring it there. You know what? Because vowels are difficult to pronounce in succession. They are difficult. If a word ends in a vowel sound, or begins in a vowel sound, they are difficult to pronounce in succession. So normally we have to bring in something. Sometimes we bring in W, sometimes we bring in Y, and sometimes we bring in R at that. These are the three linking sounds. We bring in R, we bring in W. You see, imagine blue and green. Blue and green. Blue ends in U. U is a vowel sound, and is a vowel and contains a vowel A. So blue, U, and A. You see, the blue ends in vowel sound U, and the and begins with the vowel sound A. So you cannot call them in succession is difficult. Blue and green. You see, you have a gap there, a kind of gap. Blue and green. Blue and green. So yeah, we'll just put there W. Blue and green, blue and green, blue and green. So to move like that, we call it hiatus. In linguistics, it's called hiatus. 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 When you bring in what? When you bring in a vowel, to link. Hiatus. So when you bring in a vowel to link, when you bring in kind of consonant. When you bring in consonant to link vowels, we call it excretions. If it's a vowel, we call it, of course, hiatus. I will give you, an idea as we end the class. So we continue with that fact. In fact, I've given you. It's a fact. When a word ends in ear or R or O, if the other word coming begins with a vowel sound, we are to intrude R. We are to bring in R in between. Very, very essential at that. Let's see the first case. So now we have India and China. India ends in ear. India ends in ear. And the other word begins with R. So meaning ear, R. Two vowels are difficult to pronounce in succession. India and China. India, India, China. You see, that is some amount of gap. Shall I say, there is a gap there. You see, so we are to bring in R in between the ear and the what and the R. So if you bring in R, you put their R, letter R in between the ear and the R, it will now read as what? As Indian China, Indian China, Indian China. You see, Indian China. It will not be India and China. India and China, that. So you see. So again, let's see here. We have law and order. Law and order. Well, it's not natural. Law and order. Law ends in O. Okay. Yeah, it begins with a vowel sound A. So we have to bring in R in between the O and the R. Now we have what? We have law and order. We have to maintain law and order. We have to maintain law and order. We have to maintain law and order. No, but we have to maintain law and order. Law and order. We have to maintain law and order. Very, very essential. You know, English is a stress time language. English is not a syllable time language. Okay? It's a language where, in fact, you know, we stress some syllable and we don't stress some. Okay? Like for instance, you know, public. See, they are in the public. Let's say, let me just call it the way we call it here. Public. It should be public. Now we have two syllables. We have pub, now we have lick. So two syllables, pub and lick, for instance. You know, and we cannot pronounce the two syllables, giving them equal emphasis. No way. That's not English. It's like the French. French is a syllable time language where every given syllable, if a word has 3 or 4 syllables, every syllable should be given equal emphasis. No. But in English, if you have a 3 or 4 syllable, what we call syllable, or I would say syllable, of course, what we call syllable. So now, if a word has 3 or 4 syllables, syllables, only one of those syllables should be accentuated. Should be the loudest of all. See, because it's stress time, this is public. We're in the public. Cannot say we are in the public, giving every syllable equal emphasis. You see? So here is what? Law and order. It's a zigzag language, up and down. You want to sound natural most times, like the white, always learn to go up and down. We will see tomorrow. I will get you some mangoes when we see tomorrow. You cannot say, I will get you some mangoes when we see tomorrow. It doesn't sound natural. If you want to sound a bit kind of the native speakers, learn to go up and down. You see, I will buy him some sweet tomorrow. Or we'll meet, I'll give him some idea, like that. Up and down, it makes it sound natural like that. So we call this one intrusive R, and I believe you've got some idea about it. So when a word ends in ear or O and R, and the other one begins in vowel, you are to bring in R in between them. So learn order in different China. You see, mother and father, like that. Your eyes, your red, for instance, all have to do with intrusive R and linking R. Okay? So now we have what we refer to as excretions. When we add consonants, intrusive R, when we add consonants in between vowels, the idea about doing that is called excretions. Okay, excretions. Okay, but because two vowels, when they occur side by side, they seem very difficult to pronounce in succession. We call that system as hiatus. It's called hiatus. So two vowel sounds occurring in adjacent syllables. It is called hiatus. Okay, now before we end our class, let me give you a bonus. Words we call in Creole, and sometimes we think they're not in English, or sometimes we think the meaning they all in Creole, will be the same. We'll find also in English. So we have here 4 words. We have here kabdu, or what we call kabudu, Hamburg, or what we call Hamburg again. Palava is clear, and of course tot. These are all English words. So kabdul or kabudu has to do with collection of things or people. Okay, collection of things or people. I went to the party and saw a kabdul of what? Of people. Collection of people, for instance. Pack your bags, pack your this, pack your that, and then take the kabdul, get the kabdul into the car. Let them all be one gathering. So like that. So kabdul has to do with collection of things or people. So it's also an English word. What you think is Creole? is also regarded as an English, word itself. And the meaning we have for it in Creole, is the same. We also have in English as well. So, humbug. Humbug has to do with, of course, to deceive. To deceive, for instance. Why do you have to humbug me? I went to the party. I didn't see Alima there. And you told me, Alima, I gone to the party, for instance. So you see, that's the reality. So humbug means to deceive. So it holds the meaning we know about in Creole as well. So we have palaver. Well, palaver, is the only word I believe somehow, not does not fully conform to the meaning we have, in Creole. So Creole, when we say palaver, we mean to quarrel, kind of, palaver, okay? But in English, it could mean nonsense. Nonsense chatting, it could mean long meeting, okay? It could mean long meeting. It could mean nonsense. The guy is talking palaver, also mean talking nonsense. Or, okay, the meeting ends in palaver, like kind of long meeting kind of. So we say palaver, we mean a long, unnecessary meeting. Or, something nonsense like that. Kind of thought. Thought conforms to the meaning we have in Creole. Okay? So thought actually has to do with carry, to carry. Okay? It could be to tote a child, to tote a load. That's the idea about it. So these are words we have in Creole, and not all of us, please. Some of us, think they have no place in English. Like more like kabdul, for instance. Kabudu we call. Or kabdul in English. So they have a place in English. So of course that's where we'll end our class for today. And I hope you have learned something. Thank you very much for spending your time with us. I've been your presenter. Until next week. Tata.
Since the inception of the West African Senior Secondary School Certificate Examination, university requirement has largely called for 5 subjects. Mandatory among these are English language and mathematics. Every year, thousands of students run into the cause of either having to resit for not getting credits on English and mathematics, or painfully changing career path owing to same. To help modify this narrative, Star Television presents on your screen Learning Garage, a platform that guarantees better performance in English language and mathematics with a team of experienced teachers. To this solution, you all are invited, especially those facing WASC. Learning Garage comes to you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Repeat broadcasts are screened on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and on Sundays from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Join host Ali Sonta Kamara.
If you mean such element, then of course we'll say the waters of the world in that regard.
And Babatunde Gaira Lamin on these days to make a world of difference.
Action that has a numerator which is less than the denominator, we term it as a proper fraction.